they are gonna make me choose.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me. Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Oh. Is the baby buried
Why didn't she tell us about him?
at the tree?
Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
But wait, we didn't finish this puzzle and stuff in here. Hold on.
Now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack.
He was so young.
Okay, that's all that was. And then?
A baby blanket. A baby blanket.
And then what about these? We didn't finish this in here. So which one of these is lit up? This? Oh, I see. Wait.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
So the very old beaver's repair list. The beaver fixes the house. So as far as I can tell, this here says the very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. It will be an easy fix, she said, and she set about writing the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. Thank you, beaver, she said. The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls, and even bent this post. Now, thanks to you, I still have a home. Think nothing of it, said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. So it looks like blew the shingles off the roof, planks off the walls, and bent the post.
Repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Shingles off the roof.
Huh, she fixed the roof shingles.
Planks on the wall.
She slapped the post with her tail to write it.
And bent a post? This post?
She turned the power back on.
No.
Wait. She fixed the planks that... All right.
Okay, that was the post.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me for these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you also have 2 small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I know I would be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. But he could teach the kids how to fish. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you, Carol?
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Okay. What is it? The crafty goblin's good deeds. But we have nothing to give, said the goblin. You have your nimble hands and your crafty brains and your loving hearts, said the pelican. The crafty goblins realized how much they had to give, and for the rest of the day, they looked for ways to help the other creatures of the forest. They found the stalwart moose struggling with an itchy, hard-to-reach spot on his back. They climbed up and gave it a good scratching. Okay. They scratched the moose.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
Next, they helped the old beaver who could not get the honey out of the narrow beehive. They climbed up on top of the tree with the hive and then dropped it, cracking it open. So... Wait. Oh, the old bear. I said beaver. Yep, they dropped the beehive.
They broke open the beehive for the bear.
Finally, they found the princess crying over a loss she would not speak about. So they wrapped their little arms around her in a great big hug and stayed until she felt better.
They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it.
Which was probably her baby, her firstborn.
Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
I don't know, maybe. The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the O'Shea Glacier, catering to Gastineau Channel tourists as well as Delos Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, homemade souvenirs to personalized apparel and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from Vici store co-owner Tessa Vici and upcoming artist Mary Ann Ronan. This business plan is prepared to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and to help cover expenses in the first year of operation. In year one, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year two, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary part of our business plan. What do you think, Tessa? The old bear's gifts for the princess.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Alright, I just saw this when I was looking for that story. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear. A fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. Ice cream? So, let's see. Salmon, berries, bluebell. Salmon.
Fresh caught salmon? Some roses, maybe?
Nope.
Wait. Some honey?
Nope.
Or not. A handful of ripe berries?
Yeah.
A newly bloomed bluebell?
Woohoo! We did it.
Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note under the door, like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong. But the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You are strong and kind, and you know so much. It's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want you to know I got the message, and I'm gonna get out of your hair now, and there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You just put some sealant in? You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal, Sam.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. Then you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
So, this might be it here. It was not much at first, only a few fruits, nuts, and eggs. Fruits,
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
nuts,
Some flour for the cake, maybe?
no.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Eggs,
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
and then nuts,
Did they steal candy?
no.
Wait.
Spoons, plates, forks, knives, and baskets. So the only other thing here is the spoon.
What if they took some spoons? That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
You're the best mom in the world, the prettiest princess. What about these things?
Here, the secret keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds.
Oh!
Back in your pond, Big Frog. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. The old bear's gotta be in his ice cave. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, stalwart moose. Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot. The mad hunter, always on the princess's trail. Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
And that's it. I missed two of them. Dang it. That angers me a little.
I wonder what's with that tiara.
Tiara is broken. Alright, let's go.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Me too. I'm a little bit hungry right now. Sorry. But it is later in the day than I thought it was going to be.
This is the spot.
I can't believe he's been down there this whole time. We played Compass and North Star here. I wish she would have just told us.
She tried to tell us. In her own Marianne kind of way.
The stories. Yeah. What are you thinking?
That we just found out we have a brother, and at the same time that we'll never get to meet him. It's a lot to process.
Poor Marianne. Come on. Let's keep going. It's time for us to figure out who Marianne was arguing with on the dock.
All right, you guys. This might be it. Sorry. I wanted to get both of them in there.
Almost.
Tom Vici?
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Alyson. We need to talk. We know it was you.
I kind of had a feeling like that thought entered my mind because he's the only one left that we knew. But I kind of figured they'd throw somebody else in there that we haven't met yet. So I didn't think it was him.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Well, maybe it was Tessa's idea initially, but I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
Oh, you tried to burn out our barn.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face. I had to do something.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yep, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah, he's just a fucking coward.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want, as long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This would kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it, but I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
Oh, he was watching. Oh.
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
She couldn't see him right there? Okay.
Hunter.
Oh.
Wait, no! Stop!
Oh no.
Honey! Hey, Tom! Please. Please. Mom. Mom, please. Don't do this.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Listen. Listen. What?
Oh no. Oh no.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Alyson. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does.
They're gonna make me choose whose story to believe.
His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
He already knows, guy.
And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please, think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
I thought it was gonna make me decide who I wanted to believe, Tyler or Tom. Oh no.
Allie, you okay? He didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
really are gonna make me choose.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Mom, please. No, don't do this.
Alyson, this isn't what...
She was going to kill herself.
Oh!
Just herself. You interrupted her and
Oh.
we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here. Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions? Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
They did it. They rescued her. Well, that's strangely quiet. There's probably supposed to be music playing. I didn't turn the music back on after I shut it off that one time, which is fine because they're using copyrighted music, so. 6 months later. Gonna mow the lawn. Whoa! Haircut.
One last look. Good to go. Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out, so last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week, and after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome. How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there, okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Alyson mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you. Gonna miss this.
This is really...
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
What? She can do that from Juno? What do you need why are you calling her then? Hold on. Wait, whoa. Wait, go back. I don't want to miss anything. I wanted to go down in the basement. Not the basement, but down here first. I imagine that we're not going to be able to go inside.
Goblins out. Goblins out.
Okay. Let's go check around.
I'm sorry we're leaving you alone out here. Bye, Leo.
Everything okay, Ty?
Actually, yeah. Everything really is. Yeah. Time to move on.
Alright, I went and looked around. Now it's time to go in the house.
Man, seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
Delos Crossing Most Wanted escapes. Fuzzy Bandit puts mail at peril once again. The raccoon escaped and is stealing people's mail again. We didn't get attacked by a bear. I could have swore that was coming up. Yesterday, 11:46. Michael, must be a relief to finally be done with that place. Tyler, no doubt. Tyler, if traffic's not too bad, you should use punctuation. Then maybe I can read what you're typing. If traffic's not too bad, I should be back at our place around 4 p.m. Michael, haha. Traffic in Delos? Only if the mailbox bandit escaped. Mailbox bandit did escape. We just read that. Michael, hey, I'm making that biscuit thing you like. Tyler, damn, on my way. I'll probably take out some fire hydrants and stop signs. Michael, don't die. I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. Tyler, grinning emoji. Are you gonna take your laptop with you? There you go. You got Wi-Fi out here? I doubt that there's... I guess I suppose it would have satellite Wi-Fi, but... or satellite internet. Out this far. And why can't I look at it? Dear Alyson and Tyler, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to send this, so I hope it will reach you. Heard from Laura that you finally sold the house. I'm guessing you'll both be on your way out soon. I'm staying in a little cabin on the Tanaki River that the owners let me stay in if I help fix his boat. It's been nice to start over, but my sponsor at AA says it's important I don't completely erase the past. Something about being a part of my history. You two have been an important part of everything, and so I hope you won't mind writing this letter even though... I hope you won't mind me writing this letter even though words and me sometimes get twisted up. You both have your busy lives, but it'd be really great if we could meet sometimes. Step 9 of recovery is about making amends, so I hope that with everything that happened, you guys might let old Sam apologize for all the hurt I did. I could drive to Juneau, or you could even come visit Tanaki. Got a nice pull-out, but you'll have to fight for the blanket. Haha, just kidding. There's 2. One of them's kind of smelly, though. Haha, got you again. Please take care of yourselves, Sam. Got adopted by a stray mutt that hung around the docks. I named her Skipper. Oh, did we look at the picture? We can't look at the picture. Okay. You're not... Oh, okay. I was going to say, you're not taking this stuff? Juneau University.
Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Dearest Tyler and Alyson, I'm writing this letter from Juneau International Airport, where I will soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was calling to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I am sure you understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the Spirit. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. Perhaps before I go, there is still something I feel I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I have never found the strength to confront my husband, I have never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared allow to unfold in mine. I've been deeply ashamed all these years, and I am surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is the peace it brings to your life. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life. Nothing that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Something that Marianne was trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa.
Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky.
Thomas Vici loses mayoral election against current mayor Leslie Scow. Declared victory with almost 68% of the vote. Debate sparked much debate in the community over his gun control policies, and attributed to her willingness to reach across party lines. Many in the community say her re-election came as no surprise. In a separate, Mrs. Vici announced she was ending her thriving business to focus on personal and spiritual matters. Basically, he lost the election and they're getting a divorce, I guess. It didn't say they're getting a divorce, but she's leaving the business. I didn't look over here. Yeah. Oh, what? It's like a hologram? Oh, it turns winter. Oh, cool. Why is that laying down there? You just gonna leave it? Okay. Alright, let's head in the bathroom. Well, everything's cleaned up. Looks like it could use some paint here and there. A new mirror. That one looks really crappy. Aww. You have some new wallpaper. I still like that thing. That's furniture. They're just leaving some weird random furniture. Like the couch and the chair and table over there?
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Well, it doesn't look that bad, but who the hell knows how bad it really is. It's kind of a cool house, though.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon? For posterity.
Star. Star, 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 star. Damn kids drawing on the wall. Huh. Goblin, goblin. Alright, let's get out of here. We've done all we can do. What'd that say? Leave the house for good.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief, about it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
All right, well, there you go. That's it. I gotta say, the chapter 2, chapter 3, and definitely the ending were not as exciting and dramatic as the end of chapter 1. So the end of chapter 1 is what chapter 1 was free, right? So they do something at the end of chapter 1 to get you hooked and make it so like, oh my god, I gotta know what happens, so that you go and buy the rest of the game. Not saying that there's anything wrong with the rest of the game. It was a great game. Though they really did get their hooks in me at the end of the chapter 1 that I have to play the rest of this right now because I have to know what happens. Chapter 2 was a little bit slow. We found some stuff out at the end for sure. The upstairs in the garage was really cool, doing those puzzles and finding some stuff out. But the reveal of the truth was not, maybe it wasn't very surprising by then, because we kind of saw some different ways that it could have gone and had an idea that that was a possibility. So I think by the time that I had to choose one way or the other, it wasn't as shocking as that end of chapter 1 that we first saw on the boat dock, where she shot, or was going to shoot Tyler and Alyson stabbed her. So it was fine. I liked it. But I think I was expecting a little more excitement and being shocked to find out the truth at the end of it. So that's what I think. It was fine though. Alyson was grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle. 83 completed the puzzle. Alyson was influenced by Tom's testimony. 63 believed Tom. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. Oh, wow. 5% let it go. Eddie was relieved that Alyson accepted responsibility in the murder. See, but he wouldn't have been relieved if she didn't tell him, because he wouldn't have known. I don't know. Sam lost his temper with Alyson. 30% confronted Sam with his addiction. Oh, wow. 70 just let him go? Michael felt closer to Tyler. 69% kissed Michael. If you or anyone you know are struggling with suicidal thoughts or experiencing emotional crisis, you can find help using these resources. You matter, and we need you in the world. In the US, you'll never know. So if you're having trouble with suicidal thoughts or trauma, no idea what you should do. They could have left that up there until I clicked the button or something. Anyway, those are my thoughts on it. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the series, please don't forget to hit the like button for me. Leave me your thoughts on it in the comments. And you can also subscribe to the channel to see what we do next. And I'd love to hear from you. What would you like to see me do on the channel next? Because at this exact moment, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. So leave me some suggestions. So thanks again for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, definitely let me, I'm interested to hear what people think, how you interpret what went on, if you think that we were right to choose Tom's memory, or if she really was going to kill Tyler. Like, I find that really hard to believe, that she was that crazy, that she was going to shoot her child for cutting their hair. I feel more like he saw the gun, got scared, yelled for Alyson, and didn't actually realize what was happening when she was like, no, 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 I'm not going to hurt you. And then Alyson, not knowing what's going on, seeing her holding a gun, and just stabbed her. So I can see how that could have gone wrong. Anyway, thanks again for coming to hang out with me today. Let me know what you think of all that. We'll see you next time. Later, guys.